Hey there, Camel friends. Welcome to a quick video talking about something very important, and that's #GoVote. As you know, this week there is the week of the European election, and I'll take that opportunity to talk to you. I mean, I'm not that big of a channel. I'm just a small camel, having a bit of fun here. However, every vote does count, because if you don't go voting, someone else will do, and someone else will decide for your future. And for those of you who may, for whatever reason, do not know what the European voting or the election is about, let me just quickly tell you that over 500 million people are influenced by the decision of the vote. So you can guess that it's a pretty huge thing. It's even bigger than your own country, to be completely honest. So for me personally, I love the idea about Europe, and I have to say, I just saw a very nice advertisement for the election now, for the voting, which basically said that Europe is the best idea Europe ever had. And I can fully agree to that phrase. I can't really agree to what the party is saying, but I can at least agree to the phrase. And I am raising my voice here to make kind of a point for the importance of Europe. So you all have heard what happened the last couple of years with the Brexit, and also for a short amount of time there was a big I don't know, let's call it dispute. I don't know if that's the right word, but Spain had also some issues internally, where the Basque people wanted to split from the whole country. Obviously Switzerland is always keeping out of everything. France has some issues every now and then, and even here in Europe and in Germany we have some issues in let's call it the national corner. And I don't know, we all agree that we are sharing a little bit of nerdy passion here, like on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm going to post in this video everywhere, so it's it's kind of important for everyone, because I want to reach every single person I can to make sure that you guys are going to vote. And the voting is, now it's important to follow up, it's coming weekend. So some of the countries are starting the 23rd, if I'm correct. I think it's UK, which are taking part, and the Netherlands, I think they are starting, but for the majority of Europe, it's on Sunday, the 26th of May. Make sure to go vote if you haven't already voted by letter. That's also totally fine, but make sure to go vote. Even if you have no idea what you're voting, please make sure that you just hit up some websites, make yourself a little bit of an image, and then just go and go and give your vote to make sure that not the wrong people are in charge again. And I think I don't need to talk too much about the importance of the decisions made, because we only need to start on Article 13, and you know what I'm talking about. We are all sharing this weird passion here on YouTube and so on. Like, being together in this open space is a great achievement, and I think we only have to look back in history for a couple of decades, and you will see how much more limited Europe and in general the world was. So we as human beings, we are in our nature, we are always forgetting pretty quickly what we do have around ourselves. We always count this as a given fact that we are living in a peaceful environment in Europe. Yes, there have been a few more bad things in the past couple of years, talking about terrorism and stuff, but in the end, we are living in the most peaceful world ever. Like, I'm talking about the Central Europe, please don't get me wrong. I know that there's a lot of shit going on in the whole world, but we as Europeans, we have to see the positive thing about this. We're having a great time. I mean, look back in history, just 100 years ago, we were just suffering from the First World War. Well, basically the whole Europe was fighting itself for whatever reason, but they were destroying each other. And now we are living in basically the longest time ever Europe has been in peace now, and I think if that's not a great achievement, I don't know what is. So we have to make sure that we keep this achievement alive, and we keep being European people. To be honest, for me, with YouTube and making videos like that for you guys, all the borders that have been existing in my head and also literally existed, they kind of all fell down. Like, there is no border for me. I go to the Netherlands, I go to Switzerland, well, okay, there might be, anyways, I go to Spain, to Italy, whatever, you name it. I don't feel that I'm away, I don't feel that I'm abroad. I feel like I'm in Europe, and that's a great feeling. That's something I want to keep having. So make sure to leave your home on Sunday, Friday, Tuesday, whenever it is for you. Make sure to go vote. It's just a couple of minutes. Just hit your little check mark on the paper and then give it back, and let's make Europe aware of our generation that we are here to vote. Many influencers raised their voices this year, and I'm I'm super happy. If we look at the last European election, which was 5 years ago, so for those of you who don't know, the election is all 5 years. So if we want to make a choice, we have to do it now, because it's in 5 years' time. It's quite a bit of time that goes into our lives until we can vote again. So it's very important to do it right now. But yeah, 5 years ago, it has been on an all-time low. Not many people have been voting, and a lot of old people have been voting, which is, it's good that they don't go vote, but they don't really have, you know, it's hard to say so, but since their lives have already experienced a lot of different things, they didn't grow up in a world that we did, and so obviously their opinion is a little bit different than ours is. So we have to make sure that also our opinion goes in and is heard before shit is happening, like with Article 13, for example, to take it again. But there's a lot of other shit we could also talk about, what the European Union does and did in the last couple of years. So we have to make a change. And just as a quick reminder, I'm not giving you any political advice here, because I am trying to be as objective as possible. Obviously, I have my own personal political opinion, and I am willing to share for those of you who want to talk about and discuss about this, but I'm not going to tell anyone to go vote for anything or anyone, because that's up to you. Please make sure to go in this internet, you know, that thing, this, you know, type in for some search words and just search if you want to make yourself an image and make yourself an opinion, and then go vote and vote for those who do appeal the most to you. But make sure that you do read actually what they do and what they want to do and what they did in the past. So that kind of helps already to make a decision. If you don't want to make a decision, at least go vote and make your vote kind of not countable. But at least you've been there, right? Because the more people go vote, the more the average number counts, and the less the minorities can achieve a good win or a good numbers, you know. So yeah, please, guys, do me a favor, go vote for those who can. For those who can't, I'm sorry, but in 5 years' time, go vote. Just kidding. Anyways, hashtag go vote, and you guys, I'll see you at the voting table. Actually, not all of you, but some of you, maybe not. Anyways, have a great time, guys, and remember, go vote. It's important. Trust me, it is.